Welcome to the University of Florida Summer Studios e-learning and preparatory course pack introduction. This e-learning space will house the reading and audiovisual resources to complete your required Summer Studios course pack material. An announcement was sent to you regarding this mandatory planner to fulfill the very expectation of our time-compressed, 1-week, 3-credit-hour courses. If you are attending 1 or 2 courses, you will submit just one course planner to both instructors at your respective first course meetings. This preliminary coursework is not intended to be difficult or overly complicated to complete, but you will see that your course planner is designed to fulfill a combination of contemporary drawing and collecting moments. This primer of preparatory work is intended to inform your studio practice in the same way a pianist might ready themselves for a performance. The more flexing that you do, the more fearless your drawing and invention can be upon arrival. The 1-week sessions you are undertaking do demand a mental and physical preparation and stamina to cover the amount of work in 1 week that other semesters cover in 8 or even 16. In each of our Summer Studio course offerings, your instructors will anticipate your experiences and interests to affect the drawing prompts and activities we have ahead. And most importantly, how willing you will be to return to the fearless play you may have had at an earlier age, before we learned about fear or began to judge our artwork against an expectation of rendering in a representational manner alone. For most of us, it's fear of drawing poorly that stops us from inventing wildly on paper. You will always be your harshest critic, but it's the fear of someone else judging you that will close the book on even getting a drawing started. It's exactly the same with dance or singing, fear of failure, and we have a lot of company. Fearless creativity requires that you push past this kind of anxiety, and it's easier said than done, but it's a fact. All artists get better by a quantity of research evidence. Not every drawing we make is going to be brilliant. It's okay. So ask yourself if you're willing to be vulnerable, to put your ideas and drawings out there, to trying something new that you aren't already good at. Can you learn these new things together in an online community and contribute to informing your collective skill sets through positive reinforcement? By seeing how others are tackling the same tasks, you can sideline your fears and replace them with an expanding confidence based on this shared doing. There's a good chance that you're really good and just don't know it yet, or haven't given yourself permission to be. Scientists create hypotheses with limited variables, explore small moves, and record evidence to corroborate their research and challenge failure. Why would drawing be any different? If you're working steadily leading up to the Summer Studio experience, you will surely see some magical developments from your own quantity of experiments. Our efforts will not be about capturing representational drawing, so feel liberated from the outset. We are not attempting to do what a camera can do for us via photographs. Together, following the prompts included in your course planner sketchbook and your e-learning resources, you will make drawings that hold meanings for you derived from your own personal histories and cultural surroundings. Or better, reveal meanings that you didn't expect to find. We all have been informed by our separate life experiences and carry a wealth of associations and training. Often, we forget, neglect, or overlook that it's there to help us on our way and in our creative acts. Within these personal moments are threads and attributes that might offer clues to our many universal experiences as humans and the poetry of our shared humanity. The toughest challenge in our course is staying steady with this work. Drawings take little time to do when spread around your weeks, but done the night before, you will be missing the point. Keep in mind the tortoise and the hare. Slow and steady wins the race. So true with this preparatory work to submit at the start of our Summer Studio session in Gainesville, Florida. Grading. Your preparatory planner will be evaluated by your Summer Studio faculty and collected from you on the very first day. They are looking primarily for your effort to complete pages of drawings, your achievements by following the instructions, models, and templates of the individual assignments, and a dedicated interest and investigative curiosity to improve. There will be many examples on the accompanying course blog in the days ahead, and in the video tutorials themselves. Assimilating these resources and merging the methods with your choices should permit easy and creative moments to engage your studio practice before you arrive to the School of Art and Art History. You will need to draw regularly and follow the instructions in e-learning to get each drawing effort started. Then you will post your drawings to our class blog space to share your developments. It takes a little getting used to, but through the tutorials and e-learning resources, you should be up to speed for this online participation in short order. You can share your independent drawing discoveries on the blog through limited posting before you arrive to campus, and will continue this practice fluidly when you are engaged in your on-site work and documentation. The preliminary blog posts are merely an introduction to your developments and initiation to our shared online studio. You are required to post prior to arrival, but only need to capture some highlights of each module. You don't need to include every page of drawings, just samples or favorites from the course planner sections. Our startup work hinges on acquiring your mandatory course planner from Target Copy on University Avenue in Gainesville, Florida. You have been provided the ordering information for the course planner through ArtEd Central and an announcement to your UF email account. We have worked very closely with Target Copy to keep your costs down to acquire and complete this developmental drawing package. Now that the site is revealed, you will want to review the e-learning format through the variety of instructions and tutorials found in the announcements. These will be labeled in an order for introductory steps and by modules for instruction. Syllabi for each course section will appear on the main navigation strip soon, if not already. The art materials required in each module are outlined in their announcement instructions and in the video tutorials. They are likely supplies you already own or are easy access from an art supply vendor near you. We have made great efforts to not overwhelm you with online tools and endless discussions, and we are sensitive to the threshold for one more tool or technology to interact with. However, do keep in mind that this preliminary and independent work time will require you to read and address the instructions in order to arrive ready to work for your summer studio with this course planner completed. Seek a daily discipline to move through these materials. A physical studio course in the School of Art and Art History would require you to spend 3 hours in the studio classroom twice each week, for 6 hours, across a 16-week semester. Then followed up by additional research and drawing. If you look carefully at compressing these hours for studio work into our summer studio, you would probably reveal that there is little time left to eat or sleep. So preparing ahead through the fulfillment of drawings is essential to our goals. Keep your books near. You should find that daily drawings can be done waiting on a bus for 10 minutes, while eating breakfast, or just taking a break from other activities. However, some concentrated momentum will be required somewhere in your week to read and assemble these results before you arrive on campus. They aren't difficult. The tutorials average times of less than 5 minutes, and you are free to draw, post, and contribute in a manner that helps introduce the blogging tool for documentation. Contributing to the blog is as simple as taking a digital photograph. And fortunately, those of you with smartphones or pads, these devices' cameras in a free Blogger application can post to both our blog and e-learning space in a few simple steps to keep your work current. A smartphone or pad is not a requirement. The same work can be completed using any digital camera and uploaded from a personal or campus desktop computer. You will see the instructions in e-learning to review the course blog and will receive an invitation to join soon. The learning curve for blogging is not difficult and should become a familiar effort used throughout the preliminary, on-site, and take-home work required. If you can post to Facebook or Instagram, you can post a drawing. Online courses definitely put the burden on you to keep up and access the course materials. I assure you, attempting the drawings without absorbing the reading and video resources will sabotage a full experience. In spite of the common directives, the work you make will stem directly from you. Make these moments count. Success is yours via the course materials, the course planner, and our opportunity to interact online. The course blog can literally change all day long and throughout your time in Gainesville. Seek this community of shared drawing. Take advantage of the many channels we have to communicate. Here is where your drawing and confidence will accelerate most. In the weeks leading up to Summer Studio, and while completing these required drawing collections, be patient with yourselves, and remember that slow and steady wins the race. Our classroom and course pack learning curve await. Explore e-learning, the videos, the syllabi for your courses, and your specific course requirements to anticipate assembling. Feel free to class mail or email your faculty if you have questions regarding your courses. A frequently asked questions discussion area will be available in e-learning for sharing Summer Studio preparations. Blog membership instructions will be sent soon to start posting from your smartphone or desktop. Seek to make the online elements seamless so you can hit the ground running when you arrive at the University of Florida School of Art and Art History. We look forward to seeing your discoveries ahead.